And we're recording. Today, I've got a special guest that I've known for, Cheezel Pete's, Callie, for
20 plus, I guess.
At least.
Yeah.
A long time.
Yeah.
Got Callie from Grooming Dales, and she has been my dog's groomers for that long. I mean, at least.
Yeah.
Let's see, Purdy, Lulu, Quentin. I don't think you ever met Bentley. Bentley passed before, I think. He got groomed.
I think you might have popped in with him to meet me, but I'm not sure I ever groomed that little guy.
Yeah, he had parvo and wasn't good. Then Brody and Bart.
Yep.
I mean, you've been through all my ups and downs, and look at me, I'm already starting to get emotional about it.
A lot of
all
life
my
changes.
puppies. Yes, all my puppies passing, and just I mean, it's like you're part of the family there, girlfriend. So,
And I feel that way about so many of my clients.
Aw.
Yeah, it's definitely.
it is. It's heartbreaking when you lose a puppy, and and I know you recently had to put one of your pups down, and it's not easy, is it?
It's not easy. No matter how many times you do it, and even when you know it's the right thing, it's definitely hard.
It's very hard.
Heartbreaking.
It is, and it's. I call him my soul dog. Is no offense, Bart. I love you very much, but Brody was definitely my soul dog, and I know you knew that.
Yeah.
Even though he was the biggest asshole, God, he was such a dick. He really was.
You bought that stubborn attitude when you got the English
I did.
bulldog.
I sure did. He was. Man, but I tell you, he loved you.
He was a sweet boy.
God, he loved you. He could just shake his ass and he rolled into the shop, and he just, and for a while he was allowed to roam, and if he wasn't snapping at people and other pets, and
and then when his vision kind of got impaired too. Yeah.
He just that dog went
maybe
through a
more
lot.
when Bart came on the scene, because Bart and the cat, the shop cat.
Yeah, Bart is not he doesn't care for other dogs very much.
He's really chilled out, though.
He has.
Yeah.
Since Brody's passed. God. Yes. Anyways, so I would like to talk to you about how you got into grooming, because you are at the point in success of your business. You're not taking new clients, which is not a bad thing. But what made you want to get involved with grooming dogs? I mean, it's mainly dogs, right? You don't really do cats?
I do. Like, I'm kind of shying away from cats because I am mostly by myself now. And cats, you almost need an extra set of hands. But when you get a good cat, it's such an enjoyable process. Yeah. When you get the cat from hell, you're like, I'm never doing this again. So yes, I mostly do dogs. Occasionally I've trimmed guinea pigs' nails, rabbits' nails, a bird one time, never again. Yeah.
What kind of bird was that? Do you trim their claws?
Yeah, it was one of those big ones, and
like a parakeet or a cockatoo or something.
Yeah, like the ones that talk. And I cut one nail and it screamed, and it was like a person. I was like, yeah, we're good.
I would have loved to have seen that.
I'm like, I'll try anything once.
Once and done.
One and done.
One and done.
Yep. And I mean, I'll feed the birds, but I don't want to handle them. I've always loved animals. I grew up on a farm. My grandmother raised me. She indulged any animal I wanted. She pretty much allowed me to have. I've had bunnies and guinea pigs and not rats. I used to want a rat. Didn't do that. I had a goat. I've had horses. I've had cows. And you've
had a plethora of all sorts of.
I mean, we lived on a farm. Then I actually was in nursing school. So that was going to be what I was going to do, and got a little part-time job at a dog kennel near my house, and just fell in love with working with the dogs. And I was just a kennel tech at the time, just kind of like when you go on vacation and you leave your dog, I was your person who took your dog out for walks and fed him and cleaned up after him. And then it kind of morphed into grooming. Like, it just happened so gradually and naturally that I really enjoyed it. And then I started gradually falling out of love with nursing school.
Well, yeah, because people talk back. I mean,
and a lot of people say they get into dog grooming because they don't enjoy people. I feel like I'm the opposite. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd rather spend time with the dogs, but I enjoy people too. Mm-hmm. Always been a people person. I've worked in customer service since I was 16 years old. So
wow.
I've always enjoyed people. I mean, the dogs are definitely the highlight of my day, but I enjoy my clients too. Mm-hmm. As you know,
she said when I asked her, I texted her, I said, hey, and of course, I'm watching to make sure that little red thing right there and the counter keeps going because this thing's been shutting off on me. So I'm going to face it every once in a while. But she did. She goes, all right, I'll do the podcast for you. And I'm like, thank you. Thank you.
And so it just kind of gradually happened. I was working at a place that the opportunity came up that the lady who owned it actually wasn't a groomer, and she had owned it for about a year and kind of had made her money back and wanted out. My husband and I just kind of looked over the numbers to see if there was really going to be profit there, and it went from there. Yeah.
So who taught you? Was it self-taught? I mean, did you have somebody?
No, I actually worked with a couple groomers at the kennel that I worked at. And
that's when I first met you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I kind of just did it on my, I went in, bathed dogs for them, just kind of watched them. They would let me try things. I had a couple dogs at the time that I practiced on, and it just kind of morphed from there. Yeah. It was more like an apprenticeship type thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, because you see dogs that have very intricate cuts. So, I
do continue in education. There's classes that I take. I do a lot of online stuff still to this day, just to kind of keep my interest and just learn new things. I mean, the grooming world is so big, people have no idea.
Oh, I watched that show. I remember watching the show and then following some people on TikTok and then sending you some TikTok. I'm like, Callie, you need to do this. I'm like, oh my God, you would be awesome. This woman takes the time for each dog she grooms. No lie. It takes pictures and sends them to you, texts the picture to you, and that's when you know your dog's ready to be picked up. Yep. Am I correct?
Yep.
Every dog she grooms, folks, and let me tell you, and I save every picture that you've taken of my boys throughout the years. So how many dogs do you do in a day since you're by yourself?
Oh, gosh. I mean, in grooming years, I'm super old now, so I've definitely slowed down. So, I mean, my happy number is 4 to 5.
Hey, I mean, it's not taking new clients, and then you're probably easing down to where you can probably retire from doing
I mean,
this,
I'm 45, so I'm not super close to retirement, but
if you can, why not?
Right. You sound like my husband. He's ready to retire last year.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever retire. And people that know me know why.
And I love to work. I love a schedule. I love to keep busy, and I love what I do. But I definitely would like to. 2 dogs a day would be great.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. How long have you been doing this?
22 years.
Dang,
in grooming.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
What about dogs and stuff in general? Just
probably 24 years. Yeah.
24 years. That's a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, most people retire after that long length of time, and you're keeping on going.
Yeah.
What about the location that you have? Have you always been there?
So we were actually the lady that owned it before I did. Mm-hmm. We were 2 buildings up from where we are now.
Okay.
And then we moved. We were
I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, we just kind of skipped over.
Where?
We were in the little house on Old Union on the other side of Paige's place. It's where
the tack shop is?
It's a tack shop now, yes.
I don't remember you being there.
Yeah, we were just there for a year.
Okay.
Just right at a year.
Maybe that was in between Purdy and Lulu, maybe. Because I'm trying to remember. I don't remember ever going there.
Yeah.
But anyways, so lost my train of thought. Sorry. So roughly you're doing about, Monday through Thursday because you take Fridays off?
Yeah, I have 4 days a week now.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So roughly 20 dogs a week?
I mean, probably closer to 25, yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to get down to some nitty gritty. What's the best breed to groom?
Oh man, the best breed. As much as I say that I'm shying away from the big dogs, I just love like a big meaty lab. But I'm a herding breed girl at heart. So give me an Aussie, give me a Sheltie. I just love to do a good outline trim, and I just think they're in a golden.
A golden doodle.
No,
just a golden
retriever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I spend most of my days grooming golden doodles. Aussie anything doodle. So, but I love them. They're a lot of work, but they are the happiest little guys there are. So, they've taken over the grooming world, but they're sweet.
They don't shed, but if you don't get them groomed,
it's a
they can get
maintenance dog.
They get matted pretty easy, don't they?
Yeah.
And then when they get matted, it's shaven, right?
It's a pretty shortcut. And honestly, most of them find their way to a pretty maintenance trim because it's a lot of work to maintain that coat.
Oof.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd want to do that.
That used to be my dream dog. I wanted a standard poodle.
Ugh.
And now I'm like, I don't want to groom my own dog.
That's a lot. Bart, he's short hair, but man, does he shed.
Yeah.
Holy crap, does he shed.
Yeah. My new dog is a shedder. Yeah, but I love her.
She's so cute.
But she's an easy to bathe, easy to dry. Yeah.
You could tell she loves you. How is she doing with her training and stuff?
We've taken a little break over the summer, but she's doing really good. We finished up with our agility, so we may redo that class. The rain in the beginning of the summer kind of dampened it for us, but she goes into everything with major enthusiasm. So.
Does she? How about water? Does she like getting into the water?
We haven't tried that yet. So she gets her first beach vacation next month. We're taking her to Hilton Head.
Oh my gosh!
I know. So,
how exciting! How many dogs do you have now?
One.
Just
her.
Okay.
Sage. Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Because you hit quite a few.
I've had up to 3.
Okay.
That's a lot.
It is a lot.
I loved every single one of them, but 3 was a lot. 2 was fine, but 1 is kind of my happy place. I'm with dogs all day long, so when I go home, I just kind of want to chill.
I can get that.
And we usually will have a visitor
come over and she gets all excited.
Yeah, we have like a
Bart's laying on the floor down here. He's all
at
excited.
my feet over here.
He's all excited.
We have a little boxer that stays with us, Sage's friend Bentley.
I'm so nervous that daggone thing's gonna shut off. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Let me be rude, Callie. I'm going to make sure that thing is still recording. It just drives me nuts. I'm going to have to get a new program or just a phone purely for recording.
It's just recording. Yeah. Does it hit like a data limit?
I guess, maybe. I don't know. But it hasn't. It was the first time Wednesday that it shut off on me. So it's making me nervous. And granted, I'm a low budget pocket.
Hey, we all got to start somewhere.
I know. It's not like I have somebody to film for me. But anyways, there's no bad breeds, and I want to clarify that, but I don't want to say the worst, but what's the hardest to groom?
I would say doodles.
It is the doodles,
yes.
Not like a little Yappy Chihuahua or a little Pomeranian or anything like that.
I love me a Pomeranian. No, give me all the bombs.
Do you give the little fluffy haircuts around that?
Love a little lion head.
Yes.
I give that to my cat because I love that haircut so much. Love it. Oh,
not the store cat, but the store cat.
Yeah, he's got a little lion cut going on right now.
You got to send me a picture.
I will.
Send me a picture so that I can put it within the video.
Yeah.
And I'll put some pictures of Brody and Bart as well in the video, and so people could see her creativity. And it's funny throughout the years, seeing them as puppies and then grow into senior dogs. And thanks to you, I have that timeline because they go my dogs go every 6 weeks.
6 weeks, yeah. And that's I started that trend, I don't even know how many years ago. It's
been a while.
Probably 7 or 8 years ago.
At least,
I started with the photographs. And I was
bandanas too. The bandanas. Sorry, we'll get to the bandanas in a minute, but the photographs, yes.
And I think I was probably the first in this area to do that. And then it's kind of caught on. And
yours are better.
Well,
they are.
I think that
I've seen others.
Well, I
might be partial, but I think yours better.
But I also cheat anymore. I used to create all my backgrounds myself. And,
it's a lot.
And it's a lot, and it felt very wasteful. with all the props and stuff. And then I found an app that I could pick my background and stuff like that. And it's made life a little bit easier, especially for some of my senior dogs. They no longer have to go to another area or get up on another table. Yeah. So it's just made it a little bit more comfortable for them too.
It's freaking adorable. Great idea.
And that's why I've kept it up. I was going to, at times I'm like, oh, should I do it this month? But then I get feedback from clients or when a dog passes away and they're like, I just keep going through my photos and just all the photos you've given me. It's just, I'm so grateful for them. And you're like, oh, well, I can't stop now.
Right. Well, and it's when, sometimes it's nice to hear that what you're doing is greatly appreciated, because I'm sure and I know in my industry, it's a rarity when people thank you. Mm-hmm. Do you find out, does it make you feel more motivated, I guess you could say, to keep doing those traditions because you find out from people?
Yes, I know my clients.
I love the pictures.
My clients really enjoy the pictures. Yes. So definitely.
I mean, Bart always looks like he's, in a freaking Sarah McLachlan,
Well, Bart's very treat motivated, so he's just staring at my hand like, when do I get that? With the bubbles on the corner.
With the sad, droopy face, and it's just, he looks pitiful. He looks like, Tyler even says, he's like, that's the most pitiful looking dog I think I've ever seen. And I'm like, no, he's messing with Callie because he wants the damn treat.
Like, if you zoom in, there's bubbles on the corner of his mouth because he's got some drool coming there.
It's the truth. It's the truth.
Yep.
It's so funny.
Yep.
But so the bandanas. The bandanas were always those were always fun as well. But I think you've cut that out?
No,
my dogs eat them, so that's why my dogs don't get them.
So your dogs, I've actually started. I think he started getting. I gave him a couple bandanas, and then I was like, oh my gosh, he's the eater of everything, and then I had a panic attack. So we still do bandanas. It was a little scary there for a while because Joann's was going out of business, and it's like, where are we getting our bandanas? But that's been solved. Michael's absorbing them. Yeah.
Awesome. And then obviously you cut them, you do all of that. Mm-hmm. Do you go by themes or just whatever you feel like?
I try to go by themes, seasons, that type of thing. Yeah. And sometimes it's just what I like. Like the next pattern up is martinis.
Man, Bart.
I'll save one for him.
Thank you. I remember it's been a while back, but before Bart's been under a couple surgeries for swallowing towels, and the last one was a doozy because he had to have 1.5 feet of his intestines removed because the strings went on the external part of his intestines and basically cut it off, and it was dead.
Yeah.
So that's why he does not get a bandana, folks.
There's not a lot left to remove. No. We can't risk it.
Nope. And but it was Shark Week. Mm-hmm. And she put the shark bandanas on the boys, and I have a picture of that. And actually, it's I'll have to show it to you when we're finished. My son-in-law gave me a picture of him and Brody and Bart expanded. God, I can't talk today. I'm a little tired because Bart had an ear infection last night. And
allergy season.
Yeah. But they have their shark bandanas on in that picture because that's how much I love that stinking bandana.
Is it the shark theme that I made where the shark looks like it's biting him in the butt?
Well, they don't have it's not the picture that you took. It's they're
just
sitting
the
on the
it's
the bandanas.
Yeah.
And they were aqua with sharks on them. And, Brody was pardon the pun, a bull shark one year for Halloween. So, yes, I'm big.
This guy's more like a lemon shark.
Yeah. He's the puppy of the ocean. I think he's like more of a beluga whale, maybe.
I think you might have nailed it.
He loves people, but he doesn't like doing a whole bunch of anything. So
that's my vibe right there.
Or maybe a manatee. Maybe manatee might be more his style.
I think you're right. Yeah. God. He's a floater.
He is a floater. Just likes to, chill and just move around. So, Callie, you were going to be a nurse. You decided to be a groomer. Mm-hmm. And so when you hang it up, you have somebody that's going to take your spot?
I don't.
So what do you think? What do you think will be your final?
I've mentored several girls over the years.
Mm-hmm. And I know a couple of them.
Yeah. And they've all they're all doing well as far as I know.
Mm-hmm.
Just talked to one girl today. She's actually has a location in Fort Wright, and she actually just opened a location in Florida.
Oh, wow.
So she's got 2 locations now.
And you trained her?
She started with me.
Yeah.
She did go to grooming school in Lexington. We do actually there's Nash Academy in Lexington.
Really?
Yeah. So we do have a semi-local grooming school. So she
Okay.
did attend Nash Academy. But yeah, so she just started her second location in Florida.
Wow. Good for her.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I think it's great that you got to have some patience. Now, have you ever been bitten so bad or injured? I mean, or do you want to talk about it? Or we don't have to name names. It's just being
Stanley.
Nosy. As long as it wasn't Bart or Brody.
No,
I'm okay.
I actually am pretty lucky. My dogs, they're pretty good. I did get bit last November, and it was a little traumatic for me. I mean, I've had hand bites, on my hands and stuff that, they hurt, but you get over it. But I got bit in the face in November, and that was a little traumatic for me.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was.
Like you had to get stitches, kind of thing, or
No, luckily it was a little Shih Tzu, so their bites are terrible. So he couldn't.
Oh, thank God for that.
Yeah, but he got my nose, he got my lip. I mean, it could have been so much worse. And it wasn't even like my face was in his face. He was having a bad day. He had never attempted to bite me before, and he hasn't since. We're still together.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We're still together. He actually was sick, so wasn't aware that he had been sick. So, but it took me. I'm still kind of gun shy about it. I'm a lot more cautious about where my face is, and you get laxed. I've been so lucky I got laxed, but. Honestly, he did acrobats and came up and got me. So out of nowhere,
acrobats.
Yeah, he swung from the front to the back, and because I was, at the rear of him. So, anyways, I shook, I cried, I did not handle that as well as I thought I would have. I mean, it was
like you said, he kind of caught you off guard.
He totally caught me off guard. I never would. Yeah, he had never showed any signs of aggression before. So,
and if anybody that I know that I would say she can read dogs, y'all, and it would be you. So obviously, with him being sick, he was just basically telling you like, "Hey, they're human."
Yeah. He was. Yeah. So it was. He just moved so fast. So, but yeah, he's been fine. Just groomed him the other day, and he's and his mom felt so terrible. She did.
Well, I would feel terrible too. I mean, I can remember when Brody was peeing in the crates. Well, I'm like, daggone, I'm sorry. I'll clean it. And you're like, no, just make sure he pees before he comes in. I'm like, he did. I swear it.
He just liked to mark the place.
Oh,
I guess.
he was such an asshole.
Miss that asshole.
I do. I miss him so much. And I'm sure along with other dogs that you've had, I mean, it's people who are dog people get it. Mm-hmm. It's never easy to lose a fur baby, and and you share that grief and that you share the happiness plus the grief with those that love dogs, and people that aren't dog people. I'm sorry.
You've just I don't know. You're missing something in your life.
I don't know if I could be friends with them.
I know.
People that don't like dogs, you know what? I like dogs more than most people.
I do respect people who like dogs but don't have one because they can't give them the time. That I respect.
That's different. I think that's different. Yeah,
I
that's
agree
totally
with that.
different.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, but still, how boring is your life? Like, who do you snuggle when you get home after you've had a bad day?
Exactly. I don't even want to think about it. I mean, Tyler gets jealous because Bart tries to slowly push him off the bed at night. And he's like, seriously? And I'm like, hey, studies have shown that women sleep better with dogs.
Though, at some point in your life when you're hot during the night, I don't know if I can agree with that.
True that. I mean, I'm getting to the... I'm quite a bit older than you, but yeah, once you get into the past your 50s there, sister, it's not pleasant, that's for sure.
I'm experiencing it in my middle 40s, so yeah.
I'm sorry, that stinks.
But I don't want to kick her out of the bed.
Right.
Just off my body would be great.
Can you just roll over just a little bit? Yeah. Along with 20 fans that are on you. Yeah, I totally get that. So you're gonna, when you close shop, that's gonna be it, and that's gonna be.
I mean, hopefully, I have some time left in me.
Another 10 years.
I'm open. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I just had a hair appointment before I came here and was talking to one of the girls, and I mean, I could still, I mean, I don't ever want to completely hang it up, I don't think, you know, even if it's just 1 or 2 days a week, I still think I need to have my hand on a dog or something. I don't know.
Just staying busy. I mean, I'm happy to hear that, because I don't know who else to trust. I mean, somebody that's taking sharp equipment and onto your dog.
Yeah.
I mean, you want somebody you can trust.
Yeah.
You know, I've had friends that have had horror stories, and, you know, they don't live around here, but I mean, you see things on online, on social media about groomers, and not all groomers are bad, folks. I obviously, because I got a really good one sitting here, but sometimes they just, it's like, why are you doing this for a living if you don't care for the dog and you don't want to do it?
Absolutely.
And dogs get nicked or pushed or, you know, grabbed by the back of the neck.
Yeah.
Now, I understand that sometimes things have to happen if the dog's being out of control, or if something's going on. I get it. But some of those horror stories you hear out there, I'm afraid I might have to learn how to groom myself.
Yeah.
Because when you hang it up, sister, I don't know what I'm going to do. Who am I going to go to?
You know, and I think, like, that's a PSA too to put out there, is when you get a dog, start them young. Like, even dogs that don't really need grooming, you should still take them in. And, you know, I always encourage my people that get puppies, like, every 2 weeks, let's do those nails. Get them used to being on the table.
Mess with their feet.
And build a bond. We can make it fun. You know, and we've done that over the years with so many dogs, and, like, they come in and they jump on the table and they're excited to be there. You know, they don't dread a nail trim. I'm not fighting them the whole time. Consistency is key. And you start off every 2 weeks, and then for a couple times, and then you just gradually build and you go longer in between. But it's a training process. You know, you're setting your dog up to fail if you're waiting until they're a year old and you're like, okay, it's time to get groomed. I mean, it's a scary process. I mean, we like to say, oh, they're going to their spa day. And I hope to some dogs do view it like that. But, you know, it's a big bathtub and big hose and a scary dryer. And it's loud. And there's other dogs in there sometimes. So, you know, it's training and consistency is key. And I just encourage anybody who gets a dog, a new puppy, just build that relationship with somebody.
What about, like, rescues and so forth, those that are adopted from the shelter? I mean, Lulu was a rescue, and I don't think that dog was ever walked or groomed, and she
handled it really well.
She did okay.
Yeah.
I thought she kind of freaked out on you at the very beginning a little bit.
She was a beagle, and she had a lot to say.
Yep.
But I don't remember her being bad. I think she just had a lot to say if she wasn't, you know, given attention.
Yeah.
So
I know she didn't like the water. She did not like the water. I've had very few dogs that like the water, and Purdy was basically my black lab. She was the only one that she loved getting a bath. She loved being in the pool, and
this guy doesn't hate it.
He doesn't. I mean, but I wish he would like
to get in a pool.
Yeah,
I know,
or a lake or something like that. Otherwise, we could take him with us to so many different spots. But he, nope, he does not like to. If he can't see it, or if he's not, you know, his feet aren't touching something, maybe that might be it.
He's a land manatee.
He is a land manatee. So for real, and his mom's a mermaid, and so,
right?
Yeah, I know it works somehow. I don't know how, but it does.
Know. He's a land hippo.
He is, and he was over here loving on Callie just a few minutes ago. But when I would take him, and my dogs like going to the vet too. I would always say, "Okay, who wants to go see Miss Callie?" And just saying your name, they know immediately. They would run to the door. And they get in the car. They knew they were going by. I don't want to say it too loud because then they'll think he's going somewhere. But they know. I mean, my dogs know.
That makes me tear up. I've gotten so many videos over the years from clients that they say my name at home sometimes just to get their dog motivated.
Oh, do you see how much you impact these dogs'
And
lives?
I get videos of dogs that they're like, "You want to go see Miss Callie?"
Yeah.
And they run to the door,
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Well, at least they're not running under the bed."
You saw my dogs get so excited coming in, and especially, like I said earlier, Brady would be shaking his whole freaking body because he's so excited about. It's like spa day with Miss Callie.
The people in my neighborhood, they get a little special treatment. Their dogs get to go to work with me and spend the day, and I pick them up and I take them home. And I have a couple that live beside each other, and they like Miss Maggie. A shout out to Miss Maggie. When I'm next door.
Yeah. There you go, Miss Maggie.
If I'm picking up the neighbor's dogs, she loses her mind. And they'll text me like, "We knew you were outside." Oh. Maggie's losing her mind because she doesn't get to go. And several of them get really excited. None of them have to be dragged to the car. They all come out willingly. I almost need a bus.
Which one's Maggie?
She's a little terrier mix.
I don't know if I met her.
Yeah.
Who was the doodle that was there this week, Tuesday when
Parker.
I tried? He's
He likes
sweet.
me too.
He's so sweet.
He is a sweet boy.
You do need a bus. Have you ever seen?
Oh my God, that would be my
like
dream
one of those
job.
The smaller. I don't want to say short bus, but those shorter buses.
Shorter buses with the little accordion door.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God! For doggy daycare. I know that they'll do that.
I mean, how amazing would it be to pick up 20 dogs and go hike in the woods with them off leash, and they all aren't going to run away? How do they train them to do that?
I don't know. Like the Asher house, like how he has all those dogs.
Yeah.
Like he has 50 acres or something like that.
Yeah. Like that's amazing.
And he rescues dogs all over the place. That would be my dream dog, my dream job.
That'd be dream life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to save and rescue dogs. And I'd like to do the seniors. I would like to rescue the seniors.
I can't imagine having more than one senior at a time.
It's a lot of work, a lot of money, but the thought of having any senior in a kennel or a shelter to pass just absolutely breaks my heart.
I know. The ones that I see, they're in the shelter and, they don't have much. It's so heartbreaking.
It is.
Yeah. I can't stand it.
I do miss working or volunteering, I should say, in the shelter. It's been several years. My job just picked up speed, but I still try to advocate as much as I can and donate. And I mean, I have a friend of mine that I work with that we're on the same team together, that she's coming in she's also a flight attendant, so she's extremely busy. But when she's home, she's at Kenton County Shelter and she fosters. And I was hoping that I could get both of you on.
Fun.
I know, but it's like trying to get her schedule with your, it's a little difficult. Maybe in the future we can see if we can get
collab.
that. Yeah. But she's going to come on and talk about, the ups and downs of volunteering in a shelter. And it's very emotional. And I know I've told you some stories, and it's hard. It's really, really hard to see these pets because they don't have a voice.
No.
We're it. And it's sad. It's really, really sad to see the abuse and the neglect. And then sometimes, that's what the shelter's there for, is to help those that can't help themselves. Meaning, dogs, cats, whatever kind of animal it may be. But there's also people that just sometimes they get down in the dumps and lose their job and they can't.
And that's hard.
It's very hard.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'd rather see that dog be put in the shelter than loose on the streets.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's what it's there for.
I recently came to work and it was pouring down rain, and got out of my car to hear a tiny kitten screaming.
Oh no.
So I find this little kitten, tiny, and I take him in, and he was covered in fleas and ticks. So I spent some time getting all that off of him. I called Boone County, and they couldn't pick him up till later that afternoon. And I was like, no big deal. He's safe. He's warm. I went and ran and got him some food.
You're so good.
I think anybody would have done the same. You would have been pretty heartless to leave that little baby out there.
Yeah. And if I saw you do it, I'm coming after you.
Right? And I sent some pictures out to friends, and I actually had a couple people. It ended up being a little boy cat. If it had been a little girl cat, I could have rehomed it in a minute. But I'm like, you guys, boys cats are where it's at. They are way friendlier than girl cats. Investigate that.
Right.
Is
it because of you hear the horror stories of markings?
I have no idea. I just had a friend tell me that, and I started thinking about it. And boy cats are just more lovable. But now I'm having people say boy dogs are more lovable.
I don't know.
I'm like, I don't know. I've had both.
I have too. And I think, that's a hard one.
That's a hard one.
I think it's just like with kids. They just, every different personality, whether it be male or female, and it also depends on the breed that you're getting to, I think.
I think females just tend to be a little bit more bipolar.
Well.
Yeah.
But
the guy, there's an apartment above my grooming salon, that poor guy. I sent him a picture and I was like, have you seen a female, like a cat running around? And he was like, no, where did you find him? And he went out in the pouring down rain and went looking like to see if he could find a place where this cat could be. Well, we never did find the mama. Boone County came and everybody's like, you should keep it. And I'm like, I don't want another cat. I have a shop cat. He's older. He's the coolest guy, but like a kitten's going to drive him nuts. And I'm like, they're like, you're going to send it to the shelter. And I'm like, but at least it's warm and dry and fed.
It would be fed, yeah.
And, the guy upstairs went and adopted that cat.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Yay!
That's Horace got a home.
Horace, that sounds like well, it's like the horse, or what was the Dr. Seuss book? Horace Here's a Who or something, whatever.
Yeah.
That's so funny. That's a great ending.
I know. So he got a home, and he actually was taken back to the shelter yesterday to get neutered because he was I think he was 3 weeks old when I found him. So he was a baby. And Anthony was like,
that's odd. When's he gonna? Was he was a runt and the mom left him or what?
I'm sure something probably happened to the mom. And it was maybe she had him in the woods. It was raining really hard. Like we had flash floods. So he was soaking wet. So I don't know. I don't really want to think about it too hard.
I know.
Were there more? I don't know.
But that's also that the guy upstairs.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now I'm trying to talk him into getting another one. I'm like, he wouldn't be so wild if he had a little friend to wrestle with. When you get one kitten, you should really get two.
Oh, yeah. He is a little feral. So, maybe get him a little mentor or something.
He needs a little
cat.
buddy.
Yeah.
I think he needs another little one. So to
another
wrestle.
little.
I mean, probably similar in age, so they could both wrestle it out and keep him up at night running the apartment.
No, I wonder if you would do two male. You wouldn't do two males. You would have to get a female, wouldn't you?
You could do either.
You think?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. Tyler's so allergic.
If you did it kind of young, I think you could do either. Yeah.
Because you're able to train them a little bit.
Usually cats, even older cats, will accept a younger cat, like a tiny, before they will a full adult cat.
Gotcha.
That's what I've been told, anyways.
Yeah. Tyler's so deathly allergic to cats that it's not happening. No.
You get a hairless one.
I am a dog person.
I am too.
I love cats.
I do like cats, but I gravitate towards dogs.
Likewise.
Yeah.
Likewise. Well, Miss Callie, you know what? We've been chatting for a while here.
That's
for a good
never hard 40, for us to
I know.
do.
I mean, whenever I drop Bart off at the groomers at Callie's place, I usually I'll stand there and
we chat too long.
We'll chat. We'll catch up on what's happening, and I always call it the babes of Boone County.
All the drama.
All the drama. What's going on? What's happening? But I greatly appreciate you taking the time to come here and talking about your career and your love and passion of dogs and all animals, really. Means a lot. It really, really does. And, who knows? Maybe this is the podcast that'll make everything
well, I appreciate you asking me, and I appreciate you trusting me all these years with all your wonderful babies.
Absolutely. Nobody else would I trust. You're it, girlfriend.
And I'm so happy for you on this adventure that you're doing.
I'm trying it. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
It's you don't know unless you try.
That's right.
And then the worst that could happen is people don't, or say no, is what my dad always said, or don't listen, or, but so far so good.
There you go.
With the short amount of time I've been doing it, I'm getting good feedback, and I just had somebody say, hey, are you posting any more podcasts? I'm like, they're coming. I edit everything myself, so it takes a little bit of time. But
I think that's how most people start out.
I know. I can't afford to pay anybody. So I got to do it myself.
And you're probably a little particular about, and you know how you want it.
Not really. Not me. No, I am very particular.
Yes,
very
it's not
particular.
A bad thing.
No. And so maybe eventually down the road. But again,
thank you for having me.
Callie from Groomingdale's. And until next time, folks.